Well, welcome back. It is Friday, so that means it's time for our Malco Movie Minute. This is where we show you some movies that are hitting the box office this weekend, and we're kicking things off with a superpower family, the Park family. They are back in The Incredibles 2. Now, this time, Mr. Incredible, he is Mr. Mom because Mrs. Incredible, she's going to work. So the Park family, you know, they've been laying low since the ban on supers, but a renewed campaign to bring back the Guardians into the limelight starts with Elastigirl saving the day and Mr. Incredible saving his sanity from the unpredictable Jack Jack, which I think is hilarious because in the first movie, Jack Jack didn't have any powers.
Not yet.
And it seems like in The Incredibles 2, he has all the powers.
I think he does. Yeah, he's super powerful. Yeah,
so analysts are predicting that this is going to be a really big weekend for them. They think it may set a record with Finding Dory, which hit $135 million in its opening weekend. So we'll see.
I'm excited about this.
Me too.
If people would have asked me in the summer what I was excited to see, I was excited to see the Han Solo movie, but Incredibles 2 was right up there. I'm really excited for this Pixar.
Yeah, absolutely.
Disney
and
adventure.
Of course, seeing it at the Malco IMAX would be amazing.
Yeah, can't wait for that. Up next, comedy based on a true story of a group of childhood friends whose game of tag is still going decades later. But the lifelong shenanigans that have held them together threaten to end when the only player never to be it decides to quit. Man, Tag's rated R. Tag is tracking to debut with about $12 to $15 million at the box office.
This movie looks hilarious. The fact that they've been playing tag for like decades. There is a scene that I saw on a trailer, and it's like 3 of them, and they're just all sitting there tagging each other.
Yeah.
Tagging each other, and then there's another clip from, they're like at somebody's funeral, and they're like, your dad would really wanted you to be it, and they like tag each other and run off at the funeral.
It's so childish.
I love that. It is childish, but it's hilarious.
That's all adults are. We're grown-up kids, right? We want to play tag still.
How long do you think a game of tag could last between you and your family?
It could go all weekend, I think. We could last. We like to pull that kind of stuff on each other.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Who's the first person to forget that they were actually it and maybe try to end the game?
Probably Jill. Yeah, my wife.
Yeah. Well, we have a 5-year-old at home, so I don't think we could play tag for very long because he would get very frustrated.
Yes.
I mean, he is 5. He'd be fine as long as he wasn't it. So as long as you don't tag him, he's fine. But if he's it and he's got to tag people, it won't last.
It won't last. It's not
very long. All right, well, another movie coming up. Trevor Jackson's got a plan to stick it to the man in Superfly. Now, this B-side movie, this is kind of a take on a classic from 1972. Yeah. I'm very excited about this movie as well. Let's take a look. I like the music as well. Superfly, you can expect amazing music. Now, Jackson looks to make one last score to get out. Because he is kind of wrapped up in the underworld a little bit.
He wants to get out.
That's right. So Superfly actually opened on Wednesday, but it's still happening and going strong for the weekend.
You got to go check it out. It did a little splash at the box office too on Wednesday. Yeah,
it did. So those are 3 movies that you can check out this weekend, but we've got some other things, actually, a sneak peek.
I know, sneak peek at this. So here's your first look at Dumbo. That's right, director Tim Burton's live-action take on the classic tale of the big-eared elephant who could fly. It stars Danny DeVito as the owner of the struggling circus. He enlists former star Holt Ferrier, played by Colin Farrell. The popular pachyderm arrives in theaters next March. It's Dumbo, guys.
Oh, it's Dumbo, and it looks absolutely amazing and magical and dreamy, and I'm very excited about this. You know, not a lot of skepticism about it being live action, because Dumbo does fly.
He flies.
But I'm very excited about it. It just looks very amazing, and I like the fact that they've kind of set it back in time.
Yeah, it looks great.
It looks really good. And with Tim Burton, you can't
Tim Burton, you know it's going to be imaginative and fun. So.
That's right. All right, and real quick, Wonder Woman, it may have taken place, the first movie may have taken place during World War I, but the sequel is going to take place some 70 years in the future. We've got a couple of pictures out there teasing the Wonder Woman sequel. Here's one. This is from Gal Gadot's Twitter page.
Yeah. It's going to last. It's going to take place in
1984.
That's right. Look out, George Orwell. 1984. So that's exciting.